Hello there, people, and as you could probably see from that little introduction, the mob farm is working, and I'm very happy about it. I didn't think I'd get quite good rates, but because when I just did that test, there was about this many people on as at the same time. But yeah, that was really good, I think. But what I want to do next is have a little test with it being night time, because that will be a real test, because there'll be more people on the surface or in caves or in the overworld. If I'm looking at the little tab list, or not tab list, the XP bar showing where the people are. So there are a few people in the overworld, and at night is when all the mobs are going to come out, and they're possibly going to suck up all the mob cap. So I might not get as good a rates as in the daytime. So I'm going to run this now during the day. It's as you can see, I've got my HUD back, Yeah, got an hour or so before it's night time. So I'm going to do a quick couple of swings in the daytime, see if it slows down, if anything's noticeably different for the night time. I might need to craft a new sword as well, because this is going to go on me any moment. And I might need to turn the mobs down. Music and sound. There you go, turn it all down a bit. This is going to be so good now I've got this. I don't know if you saw in the little chest back here a moment ago, I've got myself an enchanting table over here with me with some lapis and a grindstone and some bookshelves. I'm going to set up a little enchanting area here. And what I'm hoping for, first of all, I want looting on a sword and I want fortune on a pickaxe. Once I've got those two, I really don't care about the rest. I'll get them eventually. But the looting's going to come in real handy for this mob farm. There's the sword about to go. So I need the looting for the mob farm and for all the animals that are back in the pen, because they're getting a bit laggy now. We'll go back over there a little later and we'll see how many we've got there. So I want to kill them because it's getting a bit frame ratey for me. And yeah, before I do that, I definitely want looting. Crafting table, where did I put that one? There we go. Get a new sword. And the fortune, because I need a few more diamonds if I'm going to be getting myself some more tools. And there's quite a few diamonds that I've found in the mines back underneath my base. And I've been avoiding mining them until I get fortune, because I haven't really needed them. I pretty much mined just what I needed. 2 for the enchanting table in there, and 3 for a diamond pickaxe, because I needed the diamond pickaxe to get the obsidian. And I've just noticed somebody slept through the night, so this, I was wondering why it wasn't getting dark and I wasn't getting a nighttime test. Yeah, not sure if I want to keep doing this all day long until I get nighttime again. But maybe we'll see. I'm not going to stand here recording all for the rest of the 10 minutes until it is nighttime. I might just do a little cut. So yeah, I just need looting on a sword, fortune on a pickaxe. Then I can kill the animals, mine for more diamonds, and then come back here and get better tools. That is the plan. So as you can see, the rates, I'm really happy with this. I don't know what, I'm aware that other people have got some mob farms kicking around. The little group, wait for the XP bar to go. Anyway, there's people over there. There they are. Pretty sure they've got a mob farm now. I've heard people over there talking about a mob farm. So there are a few dotted around. I have no idea what the rates are compared to this. I've never really been bothered about rates as long as it works. But this is really good. I'm really happy with this. This is going to sort me out for the rest of the season easily. I've just had to step away from the mob farm for a moment because Mira's online and she's asked to meet for something. I'm not sure exactly what yet. Yeah, let's go find out what she wants. I'm a little lost at the moment because she's asked to meet at the group farm area, but I don't know where that is yet. Again, it's a Discord thing that I probably really should read more. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going. Oh, I see a dot getting bigger. That's got to be her. Yes, it's going to be her. Let's see what all this is about. Ooh, over here. Cherry trees. So for those who don't know, this is Mira's little bay. I think if you remember, if you watched episode 1, over there, that portal, that's where me, Cat, and Mira were hanging out with all these Nautilus shells, and there were more jungle trees here earlier. She'd been busy. Whee! There she is, Mira, Mira, Mira. Well, that turned out to be an interesting little hangout. Yeah, lost all my levels there, but as I said in the chat a little earlier, not too bad because I've just finished a mob farm, so any levels that I need really shouldn't be too hard to get. Yeah, and I've somehow seemed to have picked up a parrot. The boat I left over there when I parked up had a little parrot in it, so I don't know if it's anyone's. I'm going to take it home and yeah, I'll have a parrot. Right, I'm up a few levels now. I've whacked in a few enchanting station and a grindstone. Again, this is all nothing special. It's going to be upgraded later, but for now, I just wanted something that works. So I'm going to see if I can get looting or not silk touch, fortune on this. Nothing on there. Silk touch, not interested. Okay. I'm going to cycle that through a little bit until I get a bit of looting. Also, we might be able to start to see what this is like at night if I can hurry up and make another sword in time before it is, or before someone does go to sleep. Get rid of these mobs, clear up the cap a little bit, and hopefully they'll flood in like they were during the day. Okay, so there's a little bit of a pause. There is a difference. But even still, that's not a bad little drop. It still works, that's for sure. People are asking to sleep, so oh, monsters nearby. Still not there. Okay, yeah, I'm not sleeping. So getting what I wanted on the sword was taking a little bit long, and I'm kind of getting lower on the lapis now. I'm about halfway through whatever lapis I did have. So I decided to roll the dice on the, on the enchanting table it said sweeping edge. I was hoping it normally gives you something else as well. I was hoping to get looting, but I got that. But that's all right. I'm happy with that. That's all right. I still need looting though. If I do get looting, I'm probably... what am I going to do? Am I going to disenchant that? Don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I might have to see if I can get the fortune first to get some more diamonds, make a second sword, and get looting on a second sword. Moments later, I get my fortune 3. Yay, and a bit of efficiency. Excellent. So now I'm going to keep going through. I'm probably just going to enchant random things while I cycle through the sword enchant to wait to see how that I get looting there. Once I get looting, I'll take my fortune pick into the mines, get another diamond, and yeah, I'll put some looting on. Because I've got 1 diamond in there. That's all I've got left. Got it. So I will turn the farm off. I might need to increase all this sooner than I was planning to. There's a lot of junk up in here. Keep that, keep that. I can go. Why have I got so many shovels? They'll break eventually. No, actually, I'll leave them there. I'll take the good one. Anything else to come with me? The bed's down there somewhere and probably despawn. That's not a problem. What else am I going to take into the mines? Don't really think I need anything else. So there, you're going to be needed. Yeah, that's it. Here we are back at my little base, and my mining tunnels are all the way down here somewhere. I don't know if it came across well on, I've been using that one for, I think I've been looking for, not copper, coal. I went over here looking for coal. I found quite a bit down there. Yeah, when we were up there a moment ago, you might have noticed, might have not, that it was getting a little bit frame ratey with all the mobs I've got, or all the, yeah, all the cows, all the sheep, and all the chickens. See, left all these diamonds because I needed to have some fortune on me. Oh, my volumes are still low. Oh, that's better. There's some more somewhere. Yeah, it's getting about killing time for those mobs. We'll be back up in the surface again soon. And maybe I'll be able to get across just how bad it is at the moment. Because I did say I'm not going to kill them until I start lagging a bit. And it really is getting that way now. I can't remember if I've got any down there. I also know I left a little bit of lapis somewhere on the floor in one of these tunnels. But again, I can't remember which one it was. In there? No. Oh, diamond! There they are. Did I leave anything in here? Nope. Diamond! I think this is where I got my obsidian. Yes. Oh, that's quite a nice big chunk of gold. Nothing. Nothing. All right then, on to the other tunnel. Ah, there are some more down here. Clearly forgot about this lot. Oh yeah. Any more down here that I missed? No. Iron, 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 iron. The only reason I'm getting the iron really is because I don't need the iron with the iron farms, but you never know what it's going to expose when you start mining it. The same with the gravel. When you get an efficiency shovel, taking out little bits of gravel, like for instance in here, just is so quick and easy, and you never know what it's going to expose. So why not just do it? If I see deep slate copper, I'm not going to need copper. At some point, I'm bound to raid a trial chamber. I'll get copper from there. Why not just mine it out? Because there could be diamonds behind there, could be redstone behind there. There could be something that you want behind there. And it doesn't take long. There it is. Look at that, 52. I'm pretty sure that's what I started with before I started enchanting. I think we're at the end here, yep. Alright, that's not bad. So, 41 diamonds. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. I've been down there. That gravel I'll get later at some point. Don't you worry. I know I was just talking about that, but it will be coming. I just can't be bothered right now. When I get an efficiency shovel rather than this iron nonsense, yeah, I'll probably be taking all of this out. There was a bit here, wasn't there? Bit here, bit here, bit here. There's a bit here. Oh. More? More? No. Anything down here? I can't remember. Nope. Ah, right. Time to resurface, I think. I need to make a diamond thingamajiggy sword. Make a diamond sword. And then, yeah, enchant it. And I haven't actually figured out what I'm going to be doing after that. Yeah, now, not too noticeable here, but very soon it's going to be a bit frame ratey, a bit choppy. So these animals need to die. Whoa. Yep, definitely noticeable for me here. Oh, it's so... Oh, it's struggling a little bit. Yeah, this is bad. Ooh. Okay, let's go get that diamond sword with looting. Here we go. And we're back. Oh yeah, diamond sword. I need some sticks. Or a stick. Diamond sword. Ta-da! You can hide in there. I need 30 levels, so let this drop down quickly. Oh, that's probably all I'm going to need. Go. All the volumes. Did I turn it off too soon? Oh no, thank goodness. There was one more flush in it. Oh, level 30. Sword. Loot it. Oh, I just realised it's looting too. Oh. Oh, was that looting 3 on the iron sword? It was. Oh, that's cheeky. Very cheeky. Okay. I'm going to put that on there while I do this. Because I've got more lapis now. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to do a new iron sword. With that on it. There we go. You can go in there. Iron sword there. Iron sword there. Looting 3. Don't care about anything else. I will up. Oh, that's it. Up to looting 3. Right, let's get it. On it goes. We are. We are. Yeah, at some point soon, I really need to start thinking about this, I didn't realise. I forgot about all the clothes they're going to be dropping and all the bows. Oh, yeah, I really might need to upgrade this sooner than I thought. Definitely not this episode. Yeah, I'm not going to have time for that. But soon. Give me level 30. Yeah, ta-ta. Hey, get back here. That'll do. Diamond sword. Look to level 3. Bane of Arthropods, not great. Really not great. I'm wondering if the sharpness on the other one will override that. Because this has got, this has got sharpness 4. Anvil. I knew I brought iron with me. Yes, I did. Get the anvil. Probably makes sense to have the anvil in here anyway. Yeah. What does that do? There you go. Straight away. Sharpness, blah, 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 sweeping edge, looting, unbreaking. Yeah. And if it were the other way, I'm sure Bane of Arthropods will be on there. Yes. So this way round. 13 levels, which I have. Done, done, done. Die, die, die. That's so much better. I just realised each cycle of this is really not going to take long to kill all them now. Ah well. Things work. I'm happy when things work. Yeah. Let's chuck that in there. I can go back there. Looting sword can go back in there. Actually, I'm going to use that looting sword on the animals. I'm probably going to want this more long term, and if anything's going to get mending, it's going to be that. So while I've got that, I might as well just use it up on the animals. Yeah. Bow. Did any of these drop an infinity bow? Not there. Any enchanted ones up here? Power. No. It is a good one though. No. Infinity? No. Of course you didn't. It's too good for infinity. Yeah, no infinity. Never mind. Yeah. Right. I think it's going to the animal killing. Woohoo! Come out this way. I know my boat's there somewhere. Whee! Don't want to be landing on my boat. Animals need to die. Oh dear. Yeah, this is it's pretty bad here. Okay. That's making me dizzy. Let's see what we've got down here. Well, I know what we've got down here. Empty inventory first. Empty all this. Pick a chest, pick a chest, pick a chest, pick a chest. That chest. Yay, that'll fit. Get rid of all that. Store the cookies away. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. So I've been a little busy working away on these little devils down here. I have no idea how many is in there, but I do know it's a lot. And I fell down. I thought I was walking forwards, but I wasn't. Oh, there we go. These little devils down here as well have probably got a lot of eggs down there that aren't helping with the lag either. And then a heck of a lot of sheep in here. So, I do want to kill all these. They're taking up my frame rates. But I think before I do, I may as well just give it one last round of breeding. So I'm going to breed them all again. Well, not all of them, because what have I got here? I've got 32 wheat there. What wheat have I got here? 32. So it'll just be 32 wheat in there. I mean, ton of seeds there. I'll probably AFK somewhere for 20 minutes while the animals grow up. while the little babies grow up. Then I'll kill them. So that's what we're gonna do. A little bit of wheat, and there we go. Run around. When I breed them up, when there's so many in here, I do like to keep moving, like running around from side to side while breeding them, because otherwise they all herd toward you and start entity cramming. So if you just keep moving with the wheat, they keep following you from side to side, and this is getting my eyes going. Yeah, if you're in there running around with the wheat, they keep following you and they don't quite entity cram when they're moving. But if you just stand there with the wheat, they'll end up, yeah, dying. Jump in and get all these eggs. Yeah, tons of massy inventory full. Yeah, chuck them in there. I need to stop storing these eggs because I've got nowhere to store the chicken and the feathers otherwise. That's a good point, actually. I might not store half of these. So let's not do that just yet. Let's get this lot of wheat and feed all these. Oh, something has been entity cramming down here. I've just picked up some wool and some raw meat. Oh, poor little devils. There we go. Oh, get the ladder, get the ladder, get the ladder. Yeah. And do a stack of these. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Laggy, laggy, laggy. These definitely need to die. This is not good. Oh, wow. There. Picks up some eggs. Oh, yeah. Up we get. Here, chuck them in there. I don't know what else to do with them for now. The wool. Yeah. Let's just chuck any sheep related products in there. I do want 3 of those for a new bed. Oh, I fell. All right. Have a little munch, 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 munch. Run out here. Boing, boing, boing. Any mobs? Nope. Not too worried about creepers in this area. I've got my cats down here that should send them away. There we go. New bed. What colour? Have I got any yellow? Daisy or dandelion, sorry. That'll do. Here we go. Let's have a yellow bed. Right, I'm just going to AFK down here somewhere for about 20 minutes. After that, I'll come in, get the sword out, and get some food. It has now been a bit more than 20 minutes. It's probably been more like half an hour. I found some things to do around the house while I was waiting for these guys to do their thing. So now let's see what I can get with a little looting sword on here. I've got nothing, no animal related products in the inventory apart from my cooked food, my steak. So yeah, let's see how well we do. I can see some dying down there to entity crabbing already. How long's that been going on? Yeah, let's see. I'm not going to kill all of them. I'm probably going to leave a few sheep around ready to go into a farm later on. I may even start breeding them again. These guys here, I might kill, I probably will kill all of them because I've got enough eggs to repopulate. These guys, I might go back to just having 2 in there. Bit of entity cramming going on there, I just saw. I'll go back to 2 and start all over again with these. I might not even need to because the main reason I want the leather and the feathers is for some trading. I'm going to be doing villagers a little bit in the future, and I know I'm going to need these things, and I don't want to, when I'm trying to level up the villagers, I don't want to find myself with not quite enough feathers to get there and be struggling. This all may be overkill, but that's fine. So let's get into it. Okay, that's the sheep done. Left two there. Unfortunately, I've switched between Optifine and Fabric so I can use flashback. I was going to get a flashback recording of just killing those just for fun, but I forgot to press record. So we haven't got that. I'll try and remember to do it for those two. Just for a bit of fun, that's all. What do we get from that? That's pretty good. I'm pretty set for food for a long time. I'm probably not going to even eat this stuff. I'm probably just going to go for the steak when I've got it. But yeah, I won't complain at all. Let's chuck all that in there. What, 4 sheep head? Not bad at all. Yoo-hoo. Okay, on to the chickens. I'm wondering if I should get some more chests, because I know I'm going to have quite a few eggs down there that are going to be clogging up my inventory. So I might just chuck a couple of chests just there also, just so the eggs can go in there. Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, that's all of them gone. And even more loot with this one. There must have been loads in there. Feathers, or sorry, eggs. No, yeah, didn't need the 2 chests, although I haven't finished picking them all up, but I don't think I'll need the 2. But a lot of chicken and a lot of feathers. Let's start filling one of these up. Nope, filled all them up. Yeah, all of you in there. Get in. That in there. See what else we've got. Can we get it all in one? Oh, not quite. There we go. Eggs. There we go. Torch needs to be there because I broke a bit of moss while I was killing them all. Back up we go. Woohoo! There we go. And 5 chicken heads. Yeah. And I think all of these eggs I'm just going to chuck back in there later. Okay. On to the cows. My main food source for a long time this is going to be, so I'm hoping it will be good. And there's all the cows done. Left 2 here for a fresh lot of rebreeding. Iron sword broke as well, so I've now switched out to the diamond one. For a little while, I did think it was going to last to kill all of those. The iron one, that is. But yeah, not quite. Time to put the sounds back up to normalish. Cool. Right, and the loot for this lot. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's what I want. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah. Really happy. Steak for days. Yeah, I'll go out and cook some of those in a minute. And 4 cow heads. Brilliant. And it's back to being smooth around here. For now. It will get bad later on, I can assure you of that. Oh, right. Now that's done, it's on to the next little project. So my next project is going to be, don't know what happened there, is going to be with these guys here, the old melons and pumpkins. So my long-term plan, or the reason why it's going to be melons and pumpkins, is because these are going to be the main source of my villager trading. I really need to get my villager trading up and running. I need some emerald income. I'm going to have a lot of villagers with all the tools. I'm going to have the librarians for glass and all the books that I need. And yeah, various other ones that I'm going to need for the game. Yeah, like clerics for the redstone. I don't want to keep going down and mining for redstone. Last season I had a bunch of clerics and I got the redstone from that. So yeah, there are other reasons for having a lot of other different ones as well. But yeah, I need to get the villagers up and running as soon as possible. And now that I've got a diamond tool with some enchants on it and a mob farm, so if anything goes wrong I can quickly get it again, I can now start focusing on the villagers. And for the villagers, this is going to be my main trading resource. Always has been. I like using the melons and pumpkins. Some people use sticks, some people like the glass panes. Me, I'm a melon and pumpkin guy. So I need to make a nice big farm underground somewhere. Not exactly sure where. It's probably going to be down that similar tunnel toward the animals, but I might turn it off to a different direction. I don't know yet. All I know is I need to make a big melon and pumpkin farm. Bigger than this. Yeah, and this my fortune. Yay, fortune. So I can now fortune all of this as well and get even more. And go and breed those animals again. So the way I like to do the melons and pumpkins varies from season to season. But generally one thing does stay the same with them. And that is how many I tend to do of each. Like here, I've got pretty much an even number of melon and pumpkin stems. But when you're making a big farm, or when I'm making a big farm, I don't like to do that, because one melon equals one melon. Or sorry, pumpkin. I'm looking at pumpkin. One pumpkin will be one pumpkin when you break it. But one melon doesn't always equal one melon. You get about something like, I don't know the exact numbers, 2 to 6 melon slices. And then you need 9 of those to make a melon. And from my experience, one melon equals about a third of a melon. If that makes sense. When you break that, you need about 3 of these, break 3 of these melons to make one melon afterwards. So when I make a melon and pumpkin farm, however many pumpkins I plant, I will plant about 3 times as many melon, just because I like to have about the same number of each. If I've got a chest filling up and I've got a chest full of pumpkins, I don't like having 3 chestfuls of melons. I want them to be about the same. So yeah, my experience is 1 pumpkin and 3 melons. And that's what I'm going to build underground. But let's just quickly get all these up. It's also why these crops are here, by the way. because I know that I'm going to be doing farmer villagers, and to get the melon and pumpkin trades, I'm going to have to go through a variety of different crops. So I've been planting these since day one. Don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough. Once the farmers are up to melon and pumpkin trades, I will get rid of this annoying little patch here. I'm not going to need them anymore. I'm just curious as to how much iron I've got in these things at the moment, because it's been quite a while since I've actually checked any of them. I've kind of had enough iron for what I've needed for a long time now. Oh, hello. That's looking very good in there. See, this is it. You don't need a crazy farm when you've just got these just chugging along in the background, just doing their thing while you're doing your thing. Hopefully it's about the same for this one. It looks it. It's, yeah, reasonably the same amount. Oh, and turn it into block. And check the next one. One day, I know I'm going to be falling down there. I'm going to be running up here somewhere and kaput. But not today. Yeah, they're all running about the same sort of speed. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised, really. Why wouldn't they? They've all got the same clock timing it, same number of villagers. They're all loaded at the same sort of time. You know, if I'm over there most of the time, all of these are loaded. So yeah, they're going to be about the same all the time. It's also one of the reasons why I put this where I did. So of course, as we all know, if the lightning were to strike up there somewhere, those villagers will become witches and I would have to start it all over again. So I've just put little lightning rods down there, so if there is a strike, it will go down there. And I put one here as well. I don't know if I need two that close, but I did it anyway. And I decided to put this one here just as a marker for me, so I know to go around this one this side, not that side. Because that side, if I'm coming back from the other way, means death. Where to put them? There's space in there. There we go. I could do with a hopper and a chest, I think. Where's my logs? There's some logs. Let's just do a bunch of these. Get my iron back quickly. There we go. How many hoppers is it? It's going to be... am I going to do two I don't need two composters. So 2 hoppers and 2 chests. There we go. Get rid of that. Put you down there, I think. And in there. Composter. Composter. Into there. You into there. Get rid of that. And get composting. Yay! Put the iron back. I'll run around with a stack on me. Oh, I'll cook some food. Yeah. So here I am out in the middle of a mesa biome. What we've got here, desert, and I was in a mesa a minute ago. Here to get some gold because I'm going to need quite a lot of powered rails for what's coming up. And I found myself my very first fossil in Minecraft. I mean, I don't know how much of it there is, but quite exciting, I suppose. First time I've seen this. I've known about them, but yeah, never thought I would end up finding one. Yeah, just thought I'd document that for you lot. I've just finished doing a little bit of editing and realised I'm about the hour mark now. And the last little bit I just edited, I realised there's also quite a bit of a leap between being at my base and then out here in the mesa getting gold and finding fossils. So I just thought I'd have a little talk about my reasoning and yeah, do a little outro and start uploading, I think. So with the melon and pumpkin farms, I realised that the amount I want to do is going to be quite a lot of powered rails, and I think I'm looking at about 6 stacks just for 6 stacks of gold for the powered rails. I think it's something like that. If I've overshot it, that's fine. I know I'm going to use them in other farms. If I haven't got enough, this place isn't actually too bad to get to. It's just a couple of thousand blocks. My base is up that way somewhere. I just jumped in a boat and started sailing in a random direction, and I happened to come across this thing. So I've been out here for a little while. I've got some cactus while I'm out here. I've managed to get myself 5 stacks in that boat. I made sure to bring some leads because I thought without shulkers at the moment, if I end up getting a lot of stuff, I can just make a load of boats and take them back with me. Get into that one, and I've got another 2 stacks there. So I've got about 7 stacks of gold. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll just show you where it is that I was. I found a nice little cave. I had no plan when I came here for the gold. All I knew is I wanted to find a mesa, maybe a mine shaft to go exploring in, but I just decided to dig into the side of this. And yeah, turns out I found a really nice cave, and I'm not sure if I can find it again. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, I picked a random spot. This was it here. I just started mining down here. I'm going to close that up again so mobs don't come in. Oh, not very good positioning. That's better. I came down here. There were a lot of mobs in here. What I did was I put a little water bucket here. Shame I didn't do the video editing for this or video recording. It was kind of a last minute thing in the middle of the night that I decided, before I went to bed, I thought, oh, I'll go and get a little bit of gold. And OBS wasn't open, so nothing got recorded. But yeah, I just put a little water bucket there, came down here a little bit. There were way too many skeletons here to deal with. Zombies wouldn't be a problem. Creepers, not a problem. You've got a bow now, I just shoot them away. But the skeletons were getting a little bit too close and knocking me away. So I put a little bit of cobblestone here and started digging into the side. My plan was to try and get over there so I could work my way in. And that's exactly what I did. I came over here first because I didn't know if this would level out here. It didn't. So I went this way. Also my armor. Before I came here, I thought, I know I'm going to... Whoa, disorientated. Before I came here, I knew it was going to be a little bit dodgy. I tried to come out here, didn't work. So I thought I'm going to make myself some little temporary armor. So I just had a load of copper that dropped from the mobs. This is where I exposed myself. I found myself over here, so I dug into here, batted away a few mobs that were getting in the way, threw down a few torches, and just gradually worked my way in. It seems pretty clear now. I haven't seen one for quite a while. Yeah, so the armor, it's nothing special. I just threw on a few enchants just to keep me going until I get my chainmail. So I managed to get protection, respiration, aqua infinity, and unbreaking, and just protection and unbreaking there, protection there, and depth strider feather falling. I was trying to get feather falling 4, it just didn't seem to come up, so I thought feather falling 3, that's going to be better than nothing. And the depth strider, that's already shown itself so useful with traversing over there. So yeah, really good choice to do that, because I'm not really too bothered about armor generally. There are a few things I do like to be equipped for, end raiding for one of them for sure. I do like a little bit of protection for that, but mainly I just want the enchants for things like aqua infinity and respiration, the feather falling and depth striding. I just want those. I'm not interested in, I'll put protection on because it's there, but generally my day-to-day walking around and building stuff, I don't really care about what it is. I just want a couple of handy enchants for getting through water and breathing underwater. Really, they're the things that get in my way. Anyway, so I came down here, I found pretty much all those 7 stacks of gold. I had to plug that up because there's lava down there. Yeah, I found pretty much all 7 stacks, all within this cave really. I say 7 stacks, it was probably more like 6 stacks. And then I found another little cave a little further away that had another stack in. And I think I'm pretty much done with this now. I cleared out all of this. That was the entrance that we were at a minute ago where I put my water bucket down. I'm quite impressed that I didn't die to any of this here. Up and up and up. Did all of this as well. Got myself up there. Took out a load of gold. Where else did I go? See, I could take out a bit more of this coal. I'm quite good for coal now. You never know. It might expose some gold, but I'm kind of done with the gold now. I don't think I'm going to need any for a little while. I could be wrong. Oh. Yeah, I could be wrong. But as I say, this place really isn't too far away from my base. So coming back here is not going to be a big problem really. One of the things I am going to be doing at some point... Oh, I missed a patch. One thing I'm going to be doing at some point is a gold farm. How on earth did I miss that? I was seriously considering doing a gold farm rather than coming out here to the mesa. But I thought I've done the mesa thing before and it really doesn't take that long. You think to yourself, oh, I need, 7 or 8, 10 stacks. I'm not going to go mining for that. But if you find something like this, it really doesn't take that long at all. And it's quite fun. It can top up your other resources as well. So I went for this. Any more gold in here? Nope. I'm going to get that little bit. Yeah, can't believe I didn't see half of this stuff here. I might have just thought to myself, you know what, I've got enough gold, I won't bother doing anymore. But now I'm here with you all. I might as well. That one. There we go. And a little bit more I missed. Yep. How on earth did I miss this? I know I said that a moment ago, but really? I mean, I was right here. Maybe I was just running around doing the torches and then I was going to look back and do the gold and just forgot to come back to these patches. I mean, now, just like that, that was just a couple of little patches here and there, and I've almost got a stack already. So it really isn't that bad doing it like this. I imagine as long as you're prepared for it and you've got plenty of your torches. That's another thing I made sure to make before I came here. I did make a load of torches. Yeah, I ventured my way up here. Put you there. Found some more mobs kicking around down here. A little bit of gold was here, and a little bit more is there. Yeah, I think I purposely didn't get that bit. It was just a bit too far away for at the time. But I'll get it now and hit it with the stake, it seems like. Yeah, over another stack there. Very good. Right, that's that done. Down there, we've got a dripstone cave. That's a... Yeah, I'm just thinking, I don't think I've got any dripstone back at home yet. So I might just get a little bit of this. Just because I haven't got any. Get a bit of that. Before I came out, I also made myself a good bow. I did find... I was looking for infinity when we were hitting the mobs in the mob farm, and I couldn't find one. But after trying to enchant a lot of this, I got a bow that dropped Curse of Vanishing and Infinity. So I just chucked a load of things on with it. And yeah, I've got a really nice bow now. I wasn't too sold on the flame at first. I've never really been much into flame. But so far, it's not too bad. So just get a little bit of this. Just so if I want to, I can get myself a little dripstone farm. Not sure if I need it, but why not have it? Yeah, let's round that up to 20. There we go. 20 dripstone. You know what? Might as well get 20 of these as well. We've got 6 there. 10. Getting there. 16. 20, something like that. 20. Yeah, I mean, there's, yeah, look, another nice massive cave here. Who knows how much gold is going to be about. A little bit up there. But I don't really need any more. So I'm going to get going because I came online just now just to explain that quite big jump cut from the base to out here in the mesa. And do a little outro, and I need to get back home because I want to get a screenshot for a thumbnail. That's something I always forget to do when I'm doing these. What's up here? Not a lot. Yeah, so I just need to get myself a nice little thumbnail and call it a day, I think. I'll show the other cave that I went into. Is it down here somewhere? Not up there. Ah, there it is. It was down there. Nope. We will find it. Runny, roundy, round. Ah, further down here. Yeah, so once I'd got all of this, I think I might have been on about 6 stacks, maybe, and I thought I'll get a little bit more. So I decided just to go caving into here, mining into here. Found a little bit more gold in here. Not a lot, though. And I found myself this little place. Dug through here, and yeah, I found another cave and there was a load of gold up there, and I left some gold there, it seems. There was some down there. There was some underground, underwater. I haven't been down there yet. So yeah, if I do run out of gold, there are some more places to come to still. There was a little bit of gold up there. So yeah, it was very worth my while. I wasn't out here that long. A couple of hours maybe. Possibly not even that. But for now, let's get myself home. I've got my screenshot now. I just stood here for a little bit. Got a few mobs in there. So I've got my thumbnail for the video. And it looks like since I've been away from here, somebody has come along and done an item filter. I'm not going to complain about this at all. This is so much better. This is just what I couldn't be bothered to do. I thought, yeah, that'll do for now. No idea who did this. My guess is going to be, I'm going to say Mirror or Cat Lady. My money is on Mirror. Don't know why. Yeah, I just think that's who it would have been. Yep. So very happy with this. Have I got a torch? Nah. Oh, I can't put a torch down. It slabs. That'll do. There we go. Yeah, this is a big improvement. I'm still going to get an upgrade bot from me later, but for the, I'm sure she knows that. But for the time being, that will be a lot better than the chests down here. Yeah, I'm quite surprised that I actually got over an hour's worth of footage on this one, because since last episode, I only had Friday evening and Saturday, pretty much all day Saturday. And then, of course, Sunday, I've been spending my time doing the editing. Yeah, and I really didn't think in that day and a half I'd managed to get over an hour's footage for this. And even if I did get an hour's footage, would it have been anything worth putting out there? But whether it is, whether it's not, that's not for me to decide. I've done my footage. You lot can either enjoy it or not enjoy it. If I can do this every week, that would be great. But as I think I've said before, with work, it's not always a possibility. I'm just too tired to do any Minecraft stuff. But if I can do it every week, even if whatever I upload isn't amazing, it's 20 minutes of, I don't know, picking up some crops or something, digging a hole, I might just upload it anyway. Or I might wait every 2 weeks and get a bit more content. I really don't know. But I'm just going to see where it all goes. For now, as I said before, thank you for watching, and bye, 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 bye.